Welcome back to the beautiful Hudson Mills Metro Park for Nate Davis Disc Golf's coverage of the 32nd annual No Foolin presented by Discraft. I'm Noah, and here in the studio with my man Chili. Chili, how we doing today, brother?
Doing good. Excited to get back at this back nine of the monster.
Yep. We'll be starting off on hole 10 coming up. And that was just a beautiful deuce shot from round one from Clayton Hodge.
Yeah, that's definitely the highlight of the front nine.
Yeah, that's a 425-foot tricky hole there. And the scoring average on that was almost a half a point over par. So here's our standings. You know, we got three of our guys right there at the top with Austen, Clayton, and Josiah. And then Matt, not far behind after taking a pretty bad 5. Looks like we picked the right feature card for this.
Yeah, all these guys are playing well. They're playing consistent. Just a couple bad holes here and there for a couple of them, but I think we'll see some good action here going to the back nine.
Right. Yeah. And we are coming up to one of my favorite holes in disc golf, the Monster.
Yeah, notorious number 14. Yeah. All right. So starting off here on hole 10, 355. It's a good bomb shot. Nice long hyzer. Plenty of room out here to the right. You definitely want to play up as far as you can and get a hop into this green. If you have the distance, flying in and hitting those trees and plinkoing down to the basket would be ideal. But
yeah, that's where I've usually seen most of the best shots on this, are ones that are just thrown into the pines and foul down.
Yeah, you'll see a skip shot even jump up into it and then fall right next to the pin. So, you know, flying in here and getting that right by the basket makes it so much easier.
Yeah, these advanced guys are looking for birdies on this.
Yeah, you don't want to be putting from too far out on this hole.
No, really, the only thing that can make this tricky is sometimes there is a pretty good headwind running in on this hole.
Yeah, he was headed left there. Yeah, it puts him out of position with that tree in the way.
Yeah, it's tough if you're not parked. You're looking at, you can see the low overhang here.
Yeah, he's just outside circle's edge there, and he'll have a putt. Again, kind of blocked off by that tree.
Yeah, and then also you like to get the skip, but if you end up in that long stuff, you're not skipping. So
looks like Matt's going to show us the lefty line. Oh, he popped it up. He's coming down short right.
No, it looks like he got down there, but he definitely missed right.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with that. You got to get that power on the disc. Austen using this go-to approach shot. I don't know, is that a zone? What's he throwing there?
That's zone. Good eye. Good eye. And I don't believe it came down, but he should be looking into easy tap in theory.
Yeah, unless they called it, there's no 2 meter anymore. So he's
I have never once seen a TD call 2 meters.
Oh, Clayton making the mistake, and you almost got to get on a knee here from where he was.
I would be putting from the knee, yes.
Yeah, even Josiah's. It's tough because those branches are so low. He's actually not really obstructed coming from the backside. There you go. As he shows us, throws it in. Nice save. The rest of the guys should be pretty much routine.
Yep.
Oh, showing off his vert.
Still get around, he says. Yeah. I'd like to see it. Yeah, pretty boring hole here for our guys.
Yeah.
Nothing too fancy.
Just gonna knock their tap-ins.
Yeah. You know, that's 2 holes in a row, though, where no birdies, which is surprising, especially this one. But
playing a little tougher today.
Yeah. All right, on to hole 11, 380, pretty much just straight ahead, but these 2 Guardian Pines here can eat up anything that travels too high. There is a little room on the right there if you want to try to get freaky. But you're just asking to get punched there. Your best bet here is to just keep it low, get a little hover skip up to the basket. If you're a lefty or a forehander, just keep it low and you can skip right at the basket. It's a tough 380-foot hole, though.
It's limited to, that low ceiling really makes it difficult to get down here for the easy two. You're typically putting from circle's edge,
Right, yeah. So our scoring average on this was a 3.39 for the round. So that tells you how tough it is with these advanced guys. Not too punishing though. They just niced him. But as long as you get down there, you should be looking at your easy three. It's just deuces are hard to come by.
Yeah, you're looking at a long putt typically.
Yeah. And everybody's getting eaten up right off the fairway.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's that much wind out there. A little breezy, but there you go. Austen getting one down, at least fighting through the trees.
Oh yeah, he put it up too high, but he still got through, and he's putting.
Got clean through all the way to the exit trail. That's not a bad spot to be.
Probably going for the forehand skipper. Looks like he kept it low enough. I guess not.
You stand corrected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 3 out of 4 out of position. Let's see what they can do with it. Well, you elected a roller. That's a good play to get it moving towards the pin. Josiah might be able to give it a little bit of a bid from here.
Oh yeah, and he does. He's gonna miss short and left.
Good line.
Yeah,
Matt,
great.
Little pole tapper for his easy threesy.
He didn't want to mess with this hole anymore. He said, get up there and get out of here. Let's see if Austen can pull off a 2.
Oh, and he gave it a bid.
So close. There you go.
And then a nice long par save for Josiah. He's got to be happy with that.
He definitely has. We saw him in our last broadcast, and he's got that good putt. Nice solid form.
Mm-hmm.
Clayton taking his time, making sure he secured that for bogey. Don't want to drop any extra shots, especially when you're that close.
No,
takes that focus.
A little bit of a rough hole here. +1 for our guys. Could have been more if not for a couple long putts.
Yeah. All right, that moves us on to hole 12. Real limited off the tee here. You gotta shoot this center gap. Some players will go shoot for that inside right. It's a tough shot, but yeah, we've seen the play that here is low, straight down the middle. Beat these trees, whichever gap you can get. For the righties where this drone's flying, that's where you want to fly, right up here. Land close, one hop it, and you're sitting pretty for a birdie look. This is a great hole. I personally like this hole.
It's one of my favorites on the course because
last time I looked at it, I was tempted to try the roller, but it was in competition, and I'm typically not one to go for something I haven't tried yet. So.
I've never once thrown a roller in any kind of competition. I do practice them, but absolute park job there. Yeah, the roller, I just don't know.
They're useful based on the scenario, basically. Right. Yep.
Oh no, I've seen them coming. Oh, all right, excited for this throw here.
Yeah, we're gonna see Matt's thrower. He's got a bomb. Oh, he stalled it going up. Yeah, that's a tough shot to, that's a tall order.
Yeah, these trees are tall here for sure.
Yeah, pun intended.
Here's the roller you were talking about.
Yeah, I'm a lefty. That'd be similar to my backhand. Looks like he didn't get enough speed on it. It was rolling too slow. You really got to get it on edge and moving fast to get that distance with a roll. Well, lost footage because he made the cameraman move. Here we go again.
I believe this is the same hole our cameraman was hit in the last tournament.
Yeah, it seems the players would like to make it a game. Shoot at the cameraman.
Yeah.
I probably would. All right, let's see if Matt can get up and down here.
Oh, and a bad hop, but he's putting.
Yeah, he's still within 20 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is an AM side splash out. Oh.
Uncharacteristic of Josiah.
Yeah, usually you don't see him miss too much inside the circle.
He got too close and just soft putted it, That's the one that makes you think that band on top. I'm not a huge fan of the bands. At least I'd rather there was smaller, just because they do knock down putts that would otherwise.
Yeah. And our guys can't be happy with this hole. This is, 9 times out of 10, these guys are going to be under. Oh.
Yeah. Matt's just, he needs to get his confidence up. He's kind of getting slapped around right now.
Yeah, he'll be all right, though. He's a competitor. Guy can chuck. I do know that feeling where he's just standing there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It's happened to the best of us, for sure.
Pretty brutal hole there for our guys. Yeah. We're gonna try to forget about that one.
Yeah. With all the drives we saw, I didn't see that coming. So
right.
Yeah. Moving on to 13.
All right, hole 13. Nice easy one. These guys are probably happy after those last few holes to get this coming up. We'll probably see 4 hands out of most of our guys. I know Matt will probably definitely be 4-handers. We've seen him go to it several times already. But it's just 260-foot turnover, not too much in your way. You got that one little tree in front of you. You don't want to clip that because you are left with a tester putt if that brings you down. Other than that, I expect to see some deuces here from our guys.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got that one limiter cedar tree when you get it, if you throw the right. Nice straight line down the middle with the hyzer finish.
Nice smooth forehand from Josiah. He left it a little bit short there. He got a good roll out to where there's nothing in his way, though. So he's left with a long putt. Nothing in his way, though.
Austen making a bid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's
got a bad hop. Almost put it in, but he's putting. Clayton hugged it a little too tight. He's not gonna have an easy upshot from there.
It's definitely a touch shot, for these players. It's not just a full boom, so.
Matt with a bad kick onto the wrong side of the fairway there. It's not the best part of town over there.
Yeah, you're never happy when you don't get down there and have a birdie look. That's what every player wants. So when you have to work for it, it's tough to take.
He gets out. He's left with a long tester putt. I'm sure he'd like to hit a big putt to get his confidence up after his putting woes so far. Shrug it off, Matt. Shrug it off. Let it golf left.
Nice determination on that. That was a good camera angle, looking right at him, showing his concentration, focus. It was a good putt.
Josiah sets and pumping.
Taking his time and securing it. That's good. With the fist pump.
Yeah, he's having fun out there. You always like to see people having fun. No matter how they're shooting, most fun wins.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always difficult too when you got players that aren't doing well on your card, and then they may not be having fun. And still keeping that spirit up is great. So good shot of his Luna putt there. right, that takes us into our favorite, the monster hole, hole 14. It's definitely growing in. This is a tight shot.
Yes, when these guys are on the tee, it is not going to look like this.
Yeah, it's all green now. This is intimidating. This is a pull. You got to get it out here into the open to set yourself up for your next shot. And that's how this entire hole plays. Is you need to play straight down this left side, preferably, because all the trees on the right, you're forced with an angle if you come up short. I personally just played out here recently, and I was shooting 3 from right about here to the right with that tree in my way. Forced me to throw a hyzer instead of my preferred straight, flip up straight hyzer finish. But the thing of this hole is just making your way down it. They score it as a par 5. What do you think? I think it's more of a 6 person.
Well, let's see what the scoring was on it. So the scoring on it wasn't even 6.
Wasn't even 6.
Even 6. So for the field, it was a par 6, regardless of whatever you want to call plus minus. Par was 6 for the field.
Yeah, so that's right on. I mean, that's an average, right? So there's people that did not get. There's probably snowmen on this hole, I'm sure.
Right, probably a few 4s. You know. Now, we have not watched this coverage yet. Do you think you see anybody take the outside route?
No. I don't think anybody will, but I wouldn't be surprised, I guess. I don't know.
When I play this from the longs, I take the...
You take the... Yeah, that's... As a lefty, I won't, but just because I'm playing away, playing the wrong direction towards the road with my preferred package.
If you look over here to the right, you can throw out towards the road, and if you get your first shot out there, it is an easy, just like, 2 more throws right up to the basket, and you don't have to deal with any of this. The first shot is the tricky one, though.
Yeah. Now, are you playing the skip off the road to get it back in bounds? Or?
For my second shot, no. I'm not even throwing a driver on the first shot. I'm throwing like a beefy mid just to...
Like a pitch?
Yeah. But then after that, you are left with 900 feet just straight at the basket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how this hole has changed over time. Back in the day, you could throw right over all of this stuff, either direction you chose. He's not happy with that drive. It's tough. You hit early. Oh, man. Well, at least he stayed on the edge there. Just got to get himself contained.
Yeah, this first gauntlet here is a lot tighter than it looks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Matt got it out with a nice forehand. Oh, see, now we're on the road. I don't think he meant to do that, though.
Yeah, just in the right position to do it.
No.
Cameraman trying to get a shot of that as it landed. Looks like he'll be playing the road again. No ask for it, and we got it one way or another. All right, Josiah playing a nice safe one. That's what you want to do. Get right back over there. Yep. Now sets him up for a good angle on his next shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the position.
That is a beautiful throw right there. This thing's just gliding forever.
What a shot. Yeah. He put himself in perfect position, especially as a righty, to give him that turn route. And to throw it to that tree from behind the short tee, that was a good toss.
Oh, no. It looks like is he trying to get back onto the fairway? That looks like it.
He must have really been obstructed and not just go straight down over the road. Either that or he didn't have the nerves for it. And that's a testy shot. Putting it out over OB intentionally and hoping it comes back.
Yeah, the pavement though. As long as you got something you're playing with the road, you're right. As long as you're throwing something overstable that's got a hyzer and you don't have a nasty headwind coming in to flip it over, you skip. You get those big skips off the pavement.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. There you go, Josiah getting a favorable bounce into the fairway.
Yep, keeping it now he's just bombing it down there.
Yeah.
See, now that's what I was showing you. If you get your first shot out there clean, it's like 1, 2, and you're putting. Long putting, but
yeah. Yeah, you hate to see that pitch, but sometimes that's the play you got to make. Matt showing us his power.
Yeah, from a standstill.
Great shot.
Oh yeah, and he's dancing.
Mm-hmm. He's got those guns, you know. He's showing them off. All right, Josiah getting out a little right at the end here. So Austin's shooting 3 right now.
Ooh.
Nice.
Looks like he's absolutely parked.
Yeah, he just played that textbook. Well, that's a good thumber to get up and over, give himself a chance at save.
Oh, and what a bid. Those magnetic bands. In my opinion, these are the best baskets in the game here. These Innova disc catchers, but the one thing, those bands are a little bit too wide.
Yeah, just a little thinner, you know, that because I feel like on, you know, baskets without bands, if you hit the S hooks and stuff, you'll still end up in, you know, at times, not every time, but you'll still end up in the band. You're always going to more than likely fall out. Well, Clayton took a bogey.
Yeah,
couple
you know,
bogeys
that's right on par, though.
Mm-hmm. Yep, par with the average.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Austin with the eagle. I mean birdie.
Right. That's 2 strokes on the field, though.
Yeah, that's
so. Yeah, and all just because of this beautiful. This thing glided for days.
Yeah, that's. I mean, he played it the best you can to get put yourself in position for a 4 is really good.
Right.
You're limited off the tee.
Yeah. So here we come to hole 15. This is like the big sweeping hyzer route we're following right here. This is the most common route. Sometimes some lefties running up the middle. I don't think we're going to see anybody running it up the middle here. They're just going to go for the hyzer spikes around the outside.
Yeah, it's a pretty safe play to just play that big spike. The only thing you have to worry about is if there's too much wind. Looks like a pretty nice day today.
I left it a little short, but he's putting.
Likely clipped something up top.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that looks really high.
Yeah, you know, also we discussed this last time. I feel like this whole tricks people into thinking they need to really hyzer spike it. Because really, you just got to get around. There's nothing to get over if you actually hit, like, the gap.
Yeah, it's more of a stall. You're right. Like a hyzer stall shot.
Oh, was that right behind it? Touching each other? It looked like it. Nice. Just hate your disc.
They're not that close, guys. No. They don't have the benefit of a cameraman down there, though.
Man, coming up short, leaving a little work for here.
Well, he's putting.
Yeah, it looked like he clipped something and knocked him straight down instead of flying all the way to the pin.
Ooh.
It's always tough when you can't connect. You're sitting there looking at it. You really want it. The off the top and off the basket is just a
nice routine birdie there for Josiah, though.
The different putter, the other one.
Well, changed putters, he said.
You know, sometimes that's the magic trick.
Mm-hmm. All right, Clayton, getting the birdie.
Couple birdies.
Looking good, guys. Looking good. All right, Matt really needs this. Get that par.
All right. Hopefully that'll build a little confidence with that putter for him.
Yeah. And Austen to pick up his par. Yeah, real deliberate there. He's making sure he locks that down. That's smart play. Little highlight there, Clayton. All right, taking us into hole 16. It's nice and wide. You got a lot of room out here to do whatever you'd like. Throw that big hyzer. That's what most players are playing. They're playing the big straight hyzer as far down as they can. with it flying back into the green, giving him a shot at 2. Not a whole lot to block you on this fairway. Just this little bit of a hill does change your flight if you're flying straight down the middle. It'll give you a little air pressure movement, but otherwise, every player is looking for the 2 on this off that long.
Yeah, really. If you have the arm for it, it's whatever shot you want. You know, if there's a headwind, you want to watch out turning it over on the road. But other than that, it's pretty much attack it how you like.
He's asking for it to get back, threw it a little wide. And Clayton should be coming back right in front of it.
Great job from Clayton there.
Yep. Let's see if Austen has the power to get there. Yeah, that should be
a little low if he doesn't. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
great shot.
Oh yeah.
He definitely had the right movement on it.
The DD3. Yeah. I don't know too much about Discmania.
You know, I've thrown a few of them, but I too don't have that much knowledge of them. I can tell by looking at the rim of a disc typically what, comparing it to something I have in my bag. Josiah with about a 60-footer looks like.
Oh, he made a good bid. Yeah. Just denied by the basket.
Clayton making his bid.
Oh, another good bid. Just comes up short though.
Everybody, we're hearing the worst sound in the world. That donk. Nobody wants that.
All right, and there's a birdie.
Austin's had a few skip pass. You know, he's fortunately picked up the birdie here. He's had a few of those where he's got the power to get all the way to the basket and more.
Yeah, and he's starting to pull ahead on the card here.
Yep. He's getting out to a lead. We don't have the live score, so I'm not sure exactly where Josiah is sitting, but probably doing all right with that 3 under still. You know, Josiah's got he's got 5 career wins, and he finished 3rd in our last broadcast there at Southern Michigan Open. He came back. He had a rough section and then came back good.
All right, hole 17, 265-footer, another big turnover, forehand shot. I'm going to guess we see 4 forehands from our guys here. Just don't want to hug it too close right, and you don't want to come in short because the rough is punishing if you do any of that. If you throw it too long or you don't get the turnover or the fade that you need, not much obstructing from the basket. Obviously, that's going to make it a longer deuce putt, but as you can see the difference there from right to left.
Yeah, competitively, this is almost a par 2. You know, it's you really, if you don't birdie it, you are losing a stroke to a lot of the players. And Austen showing how to get it done.
Josiah gets it up there. Little tester putt coming.
Yeah, it's always a question here whether you got up there or not because you just can't see the green.
Yeah, you never know.
I had a silent ace out here. That was pretty cool. It was from the short tee, though.
All right. Murdock getting back on track. And if you recognize that name, Matt Murdock, yes, that is Daredevil's name from Marvel Comics.
Nice.
Big birdie from Josiah.
Murdock was also the antagonist in MacGyver, the show MacGyver. Back in the day, so that's all right. There we go, making putts. That's what we like to see. You know, Austen, he's a pretty solid player. He's got 3 career wins, and he's had 4 top 5 finishes this year. So he's and he's off to a great start in the first round here. So Matt getting a birdie, he's looking a little down, and from his round, it's tough. It's not what he wanted, but chin up, Matt. Let's go.
Yeah, a lot of golf left. You know, say it a lot, and that's because it's true.
Yep, star birdie.
Oh.
That's good. All right, hole 18 here, coming in on. There's a couple choices. Do you want to play up and over this or lay up? You can lay up straight out here. There's plenty of area to land into. There is no rule not to play around to the left side. I do it as a lefty from the long tee. I take a bomb, but I'm crazy. Really, the shots, the shots coming in over this bridge. That's the safe shot, especially if there's water here. I'm sure we'll see water when this, because this is an earlier video of the flyby. But a pure righty shot on an S will land you right in this area and give you a deuce opportunity. And that's what you want to see. You want to get up here and give yourself a chance. But it's a big shot off the tee.
Yeah. Also, so this hole scored a 3.96 average for the day. So that tells you it's a 3.5 if there ever was one.
Yeah, Austen going up and over. If he gets clean, that's got a good chance. Looked like the cameraman didn't expect him to take a shot that far down.
Yeah, he's dry.
Yeah, stayed safe. Looks like Josiah. Yep, taking that layup shot. Yep. It flew out a little to the left. Is that the plan on this for a righty? On the layup shot, do you play out away from the bridge so you got a clean line?
I try to make it.
Great shot. I didn't realize Clayton was flying in that well. Wow. Flying over the cameraman, I guess. That's why it was deceiving. Oh, man. That's a whole lot of trouble if he doesn't sneak through.
Yeah.
Well, depending on if they have an OB or line or not, he should be safe. Yeah, Josiah showing us the lefty route there.
Yeah, he sure did, and he's a circle's edge there.
Yeah, good up. Mm-hmm. And Matt, let's see if he can get it. Matt having a rough time today, so he'll finish up and.
Oh,
Josiah wanted that.
Oh,
just didn't throw it. Those are the worst feelings when you could have made the putt easily and you just let something lapse, whether it's soft putt or whatever.
Yeah, Austen really pulled away from the rest of our group here towards the end.
Yeah. Yep, a lot of separation. He's got a 10-stroke separation here on Matt.
Yeah.
And then,
4 from Josiah.
4 and 6.
Well, guys, that was round 1 of a 32nd annual No Foolin. Austen leading the way. So looks like we're probably going to see some new faces next round. Well, actually, we're covering FA2 next round. Clayton down in 5th. Yeah, like I said, we'll be seeing FA2 next round. And we'll be back with our final card for round 3. This has been a Nate Davis Disc Golf production. 32nd annual No Foolin' presented by Discraft. I'm Noah. He's Chili. We're glad you could join us. Chili, you got anything you want to add there?
No, tune in for the next round and look forward to broadcasting to you.
Yeah, and hey, in the meantime, you get out and throw because you never know where your next throw may take you.